Welcome to the first ever Azarina Self-Care Sunday. Sarika and I are here, makeup free, as you can tell. She's looking a bit fresher than me. And we're joined by Donna from the Facial Goddess. She is a facialist that I've been to see and had the most amazing experience. It's honestly one of those things where you go out and you just tell like 100 people that they have to go immediately. So we thought we'd get her here to have a little cup of tea with us and a bit of a chat. And then she's recorded an IGTV just for all our Azarina girls and boys with a facial pick-me-up. That's pretty much all with massage techniques, not really about product. Donna, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Can you just tell us a little bit about the Facial Goddess, your brand and your business, and what you normally do when life is not crazy?
The Facial Goddess is basically about clean, green beauty. So I use completely natural products. I like to work more with nature. But I use a lot of ancient rituals, beauty rituals, something called gua sha. I use the rollers as well. I like to use lots of face massage, some cupping, and even some sound as well. So I like to use singing bowls and chimes and things like that. I like to work in a completely like holistic way. With gua sha, it's a really beautiful treatment because it's lifting and sculpting. It's very anti-aging. Gua sha works on like many different levels, so I think everyone should be giving it a go because it feels so relaxing and it's a really nice thing to do for yourself.
Like, does anyone, a lot of people probably don't really know what it is, what it's for. They might have one or have heard of one. Can you give us a little overview?
Give us the 101.
Yeah, the 101 of
Because actually one thing I notice a lot of things I see online, people are like, don't use it like that, you're going to be damaging yourself, it's got to be like that. Then you see other people going at it like that and you're just like, are you doing it wrong? Are you actually doing yourself harm? I don't know.
Well, I don't want to say that they're doing it wrong, but I think they're just doing a completely different technique, and it's not one that I would actually like to do, because if you do it like that, it actually doesn't feel very nice. So when I do the gua sha, I like to use a lot of the stone, because the stone is so lovely and it feels so cool. So you want to feel it quite flat against your skin, so then you're getting the benefit of all of the stone.
That's just completely different. Yeah.
So it feels nice. Yeah. So basically, we're
just like, yes.
Yeah, you're right.
My favourite gua sha because it has a comb, so a comb edge. This is really good for breaking down the knots and fascia. So like twisted hard fascia, so you can do it.
Oh, love that.
Yeah.
But you sell them on your website.
So I haven't. Do you know
basically, where can we get one?
That's what we want. Let's cut to the chase. We need them.
So what I sell them through Instagram, basically. So people get in touch with me and then I send an invoice.
That kind of leads us nicely to, obviously, we were just going to talk because it might be helpful for anyone who follows us who's also in a similar position to you, because obviously, because of you can't do your normal job. So a lot of people in your position are having to diversify and do things online and on Instagram and YouTube. And I think that's really exciting. But often people who are, I think maybe fair to say, very practical in the way that you're practical are not naturally techie. So I think that it's obviously a bit of a challenge. So how have you found that? What kinds of things have you done to move Facial Goddess online and try and just keep the business going as best that you can right now?
So I basically do more online tutorials now. So if people buy a gua sha through me, or if they even have like their own gua sha, I will just teach them how to use it properly. It's recorded, so it's a bespoke tutorial.
That's such a cool idea.
That's really clever. Anything that's like really good for stress, like you were saying, like in the jaw. Most people I think keep all the stress in their jaw, and you just feel like they're really achy. Like, is there any like movements that you could do, anything you do like at your desk while you're sitting on your 17th like Zoom call of the day? If you're lucky to be, but anything that we could do that would help.
Yeah, so you can actually we have your gua sha on you.
We're ready.
Yeah, good. Do you have some oil?
Yeah.
I've got some hydrating facial oil, but is that okay?
I don't like that, but anyway, you can use it. You're really stuck, use some olive oil. I'd like it
Not
to be
about
called virgin olive oil, if that's all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I've got some extra virgin kicking around.
Some oil, so you just need a little bit in the palms of your hands.
Okay.
So I've just put it on my hands, and then you place it on the skin. We're going to work upwards with some pressure along the spine, so not on the spine, so like this.
I already feel relaxed watching you.
Yeah.
And that's a really good sign, but don't go really hard. It's really like the weight of the stone.
Okay.
And then that's
quite flat with the stone as well, so you can feel quite a lot of it.
I think I'm like holding my thumb behind it too much.
Yeah, that's nice. Then we can go across as well.
And then anything for tension, like headaches, anything like on the scalp, if people are getting like a lot of like, feeling like your head's gonna explode, I think maybe.
Yeah, I know that feeling. So this
friend
is nice. So I love this, and you can basically just wiggle it and go all the way back down the back of the head, and you can do it all over, and it really wakes things up.
It does.
Wow.
See, this is how I've never used my gua sha like this before.
You get the back of the neck as well, and even like the temple areas, you can use this end and give it some nice circles.
Oh man.
You can use a bit of pressure as well if you've got a headache.
Yeah.
And go up into the hairline. So it's so relaxing.
On the pulse points there, that's amazing.
Yeah,
that feels so good. God, it makes you realise how much tension you hold in your face.
Yeah.
When
you start to like lean it in, you're like, oh, it's there. Like there's lots there.
I love this end for going up into the eyebrow as well. So going to the muscle. You can see I'm doing it there. And that is really good for tension too.
Wow, that looks so good the way you're doing it. It looks like it's carving that out.
Even my eyebrows were tense.
After the apocalypse is over, we'll have to come down and see you.
Oh, yeah, do.
Yeah.
Donna, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We will speak to you soon.
Yeah, speak to you soon. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. I've already applied my oil, so my skin, as you can see, is quite shiny. So it's really important to have some oil because you want some slip. We don't actually want to be pulling or tugging the skin. I'm going to start, I like to sort of warm my hands up, so you can do this. So when we're doing massage, it is good that we have a bit of heat, so that helps to really relax everything. So along the jaw, I like to use quite a bit of pressure. Obviously don't hurt yourself, but this is a very powerful muscle along the jaw, so it's fine if you use a bit of pressure here, and you'll notice that you probably have quite a bit of tension as well. So having your fingers like this, and then I just clasp my finger underneath my jawbone and go up to my ear. You can do this as many times as you like. I'm probably going to do it 5 times. Then I'm going to get my hand. So 3 fingers go up to my ear, still using quite a bit of pressure. And then I like to do this rubbing technique as well. So I'm using quite a bit of pressure all around here. I can really feel the crunchy bits. That's okay, it's quite normal. Then I'm going to do the other side. And then up with my fingers. And then go some circles all around the jaw. Work out those crunchy bits. And then I like to do my chin as well. This is an area that we actually really neglect. So it's really important to like massage the chin. You can hold a lot of tension here as well. You can do like rubbing techniques and do some nice circles. Just use the pressure that you feel comfortable. Don't hurt yourself. Then we're going to work on these folds here. So I get 2 fingers, place some section, and I'm going to work upwards to the nose. Again, you can do that as many times as you like. Now I'm going to go all the way up on my nose to my eyebrow, and using my index finger to lift my eyebrows up. So the eyebrows are another section of where we can basically hold a lot of tension. So you can use quite a bit of pressure here. Again, please don't hurt yourself, be sensible with it. But yeah, we can use quite a bit of pressure. Just important that you don't use a lot of pressure underneath the eyes. So I'm going to do some pinching. Grab hold of my eyebrows, lifting up and pinching. And that feels so good. And then get my ring finger, using pressure again, and go up 3 times. And now I'm just going to use my ring fingers again and go around my eyes very, very gently, all the way up to my temples. I love doing this, it just feels so nice. Okay, so now I'm going to do a little bit on the forehead. It's another area that we can hold a lot of stress. So you can use a bit of pressure here if you're feeling a lot of tension. So I just like to get my fingers and slowly go across my forehead. So do that 3 times and then work my way up. You can even go into the hair if you like, but I've just washed my hair so I don't actually want to get oil in it. Okay, and then another lovely technique that I like to use, you have your hands like this, you're going to go up underneath the cheekbones, and this really defines the cheekbone area. And then this one. Feels so good. So distressing. Obviously you don't want to forget your neck. The neck is also very important. We need to use a slightly lighter pressure on the neck area because the skin is very delicate. So I just like to rub upwards, up to my jaw. And you can go up underneath the cheek, underneath the cheekbone area. This is a very nice lifting move because we're fighting gravity. On the other side. Underneath the cheekbone. And then we can go up the front, very light. And again, just like to follow some jaw moves. Oh, I can feel quite a bit of crunchiness going on. This is really helping to release it even. Yeah, so that's my simple face massage techniques, and you can do that anywhere. You can do it at night, you can do it in the morning before you go to work, or if you can do it, I mean we're working from home now, so basically do it when you are working, and it will definitely, it's very good for bringing the nutrients to the surface of the skin, so it gives you a very healthy glow. You'll feel generally like so much better, much more relaxed. We hold so much tension and stress in our face and we don't even realise. So yeah, give it a go and let me know what you think.